In this video, I'm going to talk about how you can tap into transmutation by using the secrets of alchemy. So it's really key before you begin the process of transmutation to actually recognize your clear focus, because you can take anything and use it for anything. This is the key here. Anything can be transformed into something else. So recognize before you even begin this practice what you're actually looking to accomplish. Is your goal? What is your focus? What are you trying to use these substances for? The alchemists were all about taking lead and turning it into gold. What does that mean? See, what that means is that they were invested in taking a consciousness that is not very receptive to the light, that it prefers to live in the darkness, and transforming it into gold. Consciousness that is more receptive to the light and actually has some illumination, it has some sight, it has some depth to it. So, if you're also invested in doing that, then transmutation is for you. See, in life, you're going to get hit with different things. You're going to have emotions that rise up. You're going to have different events, different things that occur in your life. And the key is that all of those events, everything that's here in the world of changes, right? You can take that and you can internalize it. And when you internalize it, you can do two things, essentially. You can you could do three things. One, you could just not react. The second thing is you could react. You could get triggered by maybe an emotion and lash out. The third thing is that you can actually refine that element, whatever that is, that emotion, that substance. You can refine that within your own temple, within your own vessel, and then produce something beautiful with it. And that's what I'm here to talk about today. See, transmutation has everything to do with your focus. So if you're focused on developing and growing and evolving, no matter what you encounter within yourself or within the world, you'll be able to use that to forge yourself to become stronger, because that's really what the alchemist is really invested in doing. It's invested in taking the base elements of life, the substances of life, and then using those substances to forge themselves to become stronger, to become more intelligent, to become more wise, to become more sharp. And the only way to do that is to actually be able to cycle them in a healthy way. So as an example, recently, for whatever reason, I just been feeling a little bit more angry. I had some suppressed emotion that rose up, and I was like, whoa, I'm feeling a lot of fire. And I noticed that I could use that fire to lash out, right? And cause damage to myself and others in my environment. Or I could use that anger to actually forge myself to become stronger. As an example, anger has a lot to do with fire, right? And so fire can be used, it's when you're forging steel, you need to put it over the fire. You need some heat to actually go with the process. So that heat, that anger can actually get you moving. It can be like a fire that gets you to move. You can be looking out at the world right now and seeing what they're doing with all the censorship on the social media and just all the craziness, and just be mad about that, right? You just you get real fired up. And then at the same time, you can use that fire to actually go out there and get your workouts done, to get your mental activation going on, to really start studying, to get focused, get more disciplined, get more sharp. Or you can use that to complain and get real mad and angry at the world, right? And as we're going through this process, no one's perfect. Everyone kind of succumbs to different things at different times, gets triggered. And it's really all about your consciousness and where you're at and where your focus is. Because if you're focused and you're disciplined and you can see what you want to create, then it's a lot easier for you to be able to determine what are the proper moves that you should take, right? So recognize that if you want to learn how to transmute anything, it's all dependent on you as the alchemist, okay? An alchemist can take any substance and they can take the greatest thing in the entire world. They can take the grand arcanum of knowledge and they can use that to destroy the world, or they can use that to build heaven. So it's up to you what you want to create. Be sure to be very clear about that. Be very focused, all right? The key to transformation is knowing what you want to create. And then also, once you know, that's not enough. You have to actually be strong enough to hold that force and not to just let it spill out, not to just let it lash out or just explode within you. You have to be able to have your vessel, your alchemical container. You need to be able to hold that force, that charge, right? Because charge is change. You need to be able to hold that change and then use that to actually transform use that change to transform that change into something that you want to create. So simple enough, right? If you're an alchemist, it's your ability. You have the responsibility to handle the elements and the things that are in your life with wisdom and balance. So be very clear about your vision and recognize that it's not going to be easy, because it's like holding lightning inside you at times. That's how it can feel. It's like this pressure. but the pressure is a gift, so use it wisely. Have a wonderful day, everyone. Keep expanding. Aloha and Pura Vida. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe, leave a comment. All right, have a great day.